5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the Rock Circus has come down to Metropole. Yes, indeed. Hang out with the lead vocalist of the band Medication, new band, to an English record label.
Spanish.
Is it Spanish? My bad. Now, how does that happen? How does the LA-based band hook up with a Spanish-based record label? I have another question, Paul. Sorry.
As far as the Spanish label goes, there's this cat named Goyo and this dude named Holger, a German guy that used to work for a different label that wanted to sign us early on, and then Holger got a job with Locomotive in Spain, and you know, we did the dance with the majors, and the majors are in such disarray that, you know, we saw eye to eye with those guys, you know?
Really?
Like, they're prepared to help us have a career, if that makes any sense.
Yeah. Record labels can tend to be just there for the short burst and the big money, and that's it. Once you're spent up, that's it.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah, absolutely.
10 years, I know a little bit, man. But this man was in a cool band before the Medication guys. He was in Life of Agony, which I saw up in Cleveland once. He was open for Monster Magnet and who else?
I was only
Pepper Keenan's band.
I was only in LOA for a year. I was a pinch hitter.
Oh, you were?
For like a year.
Oh, really? It was after the major?
Yeah. Keith, they basically had an album called Soul Searching Sun, and Keith split to go do his own thing, and then Ugly Kid was done, and I was looking for a gig. So my friend Scott, who plays guitar in Anthrax, said, "Man, go sing for LOA," which basically was the bridge for me to meet like Low G and Roy and a bunch of other contemporary badasses. Yeah. And then you know, we did the 98 Ozfest and had a good time and toured around the world. And then Logan ended up, actually, it's really weird. Last time I was at this gig, it was Soulfly and Snot.
Yeah.
So, and I was on the Snot bus, the last Snot tour, and so it's a lot of deja vu.
There's
going
a lot of memory there for you. You know, George or Mr. Lynn.
Yeah. So, absolutely. By that time, obviously Logan was in Soulfly, and then January 1999, we both were ousted from each band. I was out of LOA, he was out of Soulfly, and you know, we'd already become real good friends and had toured together basically on and off for whatever reason for a year. And we decided to give a shot starting this band, Medication. And, you know, we started in January 1999 and I've been working really hard. And, you know, we're finally on tour.
Good thing, because it's paid off.
Yeah.
You guys could almost say that you're like a hardcore supergroup with all the members from different bands you have. Kinda, don't you think? Or was that kind of overstated?
You could say that if you want.
I'll say that, damn it. You got guys from Soulfly, you know what I mean? You got Machine Head and LOA. You know, what more could you have? Now, you guys, like I said, I want to follow up with the Spanish question because I kind of made note lately that I haven't seen much up in Spain. You know, were you guys out there? Did you go to Spain when you know, were intermixing with the people at the labels? Yeah,
we flew to Spain for a press tour, but as far as the business structure, you know, we actually did which was really weird. We actually did a English tour. We went all through England with no record out, no label. We just flew there and booked like, you know, 15 shows. And the president of the label and the A&R guy came out to London. We did a show in London. We had a long talk with them, saw eye to eye, and that's really where we really realized we wanted to work with them. And then the interesting point as far as the Spanish label thing goes is they created an entire LA, American label, but LA-based label around us for America. Because originally it was just Europe.
So they're like kind of building. You guys are the nucleus of this little project. That's really unique.
Well,
kind of.
It's great in the sense, like, you know, I've been on a major label before, which is cool. I mean, if you're making records, it's cool no matter what. But as far as being a priority goes, if you got U2 on your label, which is a great band, right?
Oh, obviously.
If you're a brand new band, you're not going to get that much love. So as far as the situation we're in, you know, we're a priority. And, you know, as far as making records and getting records in stores and touring, your biggest dream would be to be a priority.
Yeah, right.
So things are cool.
You feel like you're being taken care of. Now, I wanted to mention that how you were saying about the long term, you're in it for the long term. When you listen to, you know, Prince Volume, it has like a classic tinge to it. Like, you know what I mean? I could see that type, your sign, sufficing over the here it comes and here it goes type stuff. I mean, I really do. I mean it because I've been trying to jam it down my ears for the last couple of days.
My thing is, you know, I think there's space for every music. Obviously, I mean, you got such an amalgam of musical styles going on right now. You got, rap hitting heavy metal. You could merge any stylistically right now. And so I think there's space for all musics, and there always has been, and there's always an audience for everything. But as far as what will happen with us, I don't know. That would just, my thing is just, be honest and be grateful you get to do it. You know what I mean? And keep doing it and do the work and play the shows and whatever happens. I mean, I don't know. I mean, that's totally nice of you to say, but I don't. Yeah. Who knows?
Who knows? I hope. I mean, that's just what my little personal perception of the music was.
I say
cool.
you.
I want to ask you about the video. You went and did the bonus track off the CD.
Hey Kyle, you got a flat of Prince Valium? Bring it out here, please.
Yeah, cool.
Actually, what? Pertaining to that, okay, on the Prince Valium album, there's a bonus track which is basically the edited version of Inside, which was actually a song off the EP.
Oh, okay.
And so we actually we shot a video for that. It's a video. It's another video. The thing about that song is it's cool in the sense that it was one of our favorite songs from the EP, so we boosted it onto the record. It's the edited version though, so I mean, if you want to hear the bridge, which I love so much, it lives on the EP.
There's a band knows bridges. A lot of bands these days don't even know what a fucking bridge is.
There's a lot of bands playing 7 strings and they don't know how to play 6.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more on that. You know what I mean? But you did the EP when you guys first hooked up, and you went straight to Europe, didn't you not? And,
yes, we did.
And isn't that a little odd? I mean, you didn't want to take it to the States, or I mean, it's like being an American band. How did that opportunity afford itself?
Well, thank you, Kyle. This is actually the cover of the record, and this is the Prince right here. That's Prince Valium, and he's surrounded by his amenities that he needs to get to where he's...
What's that metaphorically saying, Prince Valium? Is it a statement about society or people or anything?
Well, I think it's a play on words, obviously, but and equally when we
you youngsters would be like Prince Valiant. It's a long story. Read the Sunday paper, the comic section.
we basically sequestered ourselves in a house in Hollywood to write this record, and though everyone's clear right now, like I'm clear.
We're like on the Jefferson airplane.
Well, yeah, we were.
That's cool though. That's if you want to make a great record, that's one way to definitely.
It's one way.
Zeppelin did it.
It's one way.
And that's all,
But pertaining to what you were saying before, there's not a lot of. I mean, there's a lot of Mr. Magoo qualities to this band. If it makes any sense, you know what I'm saying? Like, why did we go to Europe without a record? I don't know.
Yeah,
because we booked a tour. We didn't really think about it, and we got there. And it was great, and we packed some shows out, and that was an interesting.
Were you getting airplay over there?
No, we just
none at all.
We didn't have a record out.
I thought maybe the EP was.
No, it wasn't out.
We just didn't even come on.
We showed up and played shows, punk rock style. So
yes, indeed.
So I mean, to me, the thing about it, as far as my journey, as far as playing music, as far as what I've been able to do for the last 10 years, the stuff that you really hardcore try to manifest by force or by organizing it always seems to fall to the wayside.
Mm-hmm.
While if you just kind of let a natural flow, and just do what you do, and let the natural swell go, that's when things work. To me, everything that's worked for real work kind of almost has a life of its own. And it seems to me like everything that's anally forced seems to die a cruel death.
Yeah, I understand exactly what you're saying. You kind of went through something, I guess, kind of could compare that with your bass player situation at first. Yeah. You had what was the cat you had come in? Robert, yeah.
Robert T. Robert was never in the band. He's just a real good friend, and we wanted to play shows in L.A. And Robert said,
"What'd you call him? The Manic Hispanic or something?"
The Satanic Hispanic.
Satanic Hispanic.
And so we played some shows around L.A. and Roy was and Roy was still playing with us at the time. Now we got Chris Hamilton from Philly. Yeah. He's hitting the kit, and he's amazing. But if anything, the Spinal Tap-esque part of this journey has been on the drummer situation. We've gone through like 5 drummers, all great drummers. We played with Roy, Roy Mayorga, Shannon Larkin, Josh Freese tracked the record, and now we got Chris Hamilton hitting the kit. So we've had no shortage of.
He was in the Almighty for a bit, wasn't he?
Josh Freese?
Yeah.
No way.
No, I'm sorry.
Josh is like in the Vandals.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So,
categorically in my mind, it just gets scrambled.
That's what I do. I'm with you.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Cool. But yeah, so it's working out with your new man then, and everything seems to be going well. And
my thing is like, you know, as long as we're out here playing, you know, that would equate to me as everything's working. You know, I mean, that's what it all leads up to for me. I can't speak for everyone, but I think I do. When, you know, you work real hard and you write songs and hopefully you evolve, you know, on all levels, you know, writing and lyrical content and riffs and whatever. But
that's all great, man.
You know, I mean, that's the mission, to move on. Yeah. But that all leads up to the stage. So, you know, pertaining to everything's cool. Yeah, right now we're playing a show tonight, so everything's cool with me. It's when I find myself sitting at home, you know, watching sports for more than 2 or 3 days that I start to lose it. So,
you go over
so we've been on tour here with
so much violence in sports.
We've been on tour with Cold Chamber, American Head Charge, this other band, Lollipop Buzzkill, 5.0, and it's been amazing. Head Charge actually dropped off about 2 weeks ago in their hometown. They'd been out for 15 months.
Yeah.
And they're gonna go. They're gonna go bake up a new batch of cookies for us all to hear.
Yes, indeed.
And they were the best. If there's anything I can say to your show, go support American Head Charge.
Yeah, they saw the video. We already played your stuff. We've been playing it forever.
Amazing.
Yeah.
They're fabulous disaster. I love it. But as far as us, we're gonna, this tour ends August 3rd. We're in Pittsburgh right now, and at least it's not raining.
No, it's beautiful.
And then we have a little time off. Then we go to Europe, and we'll do Europe for like anywhere from 6 to 8 weeks, and we'll, hopefully.
Now you're a little leery about going to Europe now. What's going on?
Absolutely
not.
No way.
You love living dangerous.
Yeah. Well, I don't think it's that dangerous.
You don't?
No.
Could be.
Well, I mean, you could be going to get a donut and get hit by a car.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
it's cool. It's cool.
Yeah.
I wouldn't sweat it either.
I'm good to go. And in fact, it's international. You're talking about airplanes, right?
Anything in Europe.
Well,
right
well
now.
are you talking about flying or being there?
Being there.
Well, I mean, India would be more gnarly to be in right now than Europe.
Yeah, but there's going to be some stuff going on. You could get down around Pakistan. Where,
well, I'm not.
Get towards the edges of Europe.
I'm saying, I don't see us going there. But as far as flying and all the 9/11 stuff, I mean, the scary part is to fly. Like as far as security and all that goes, that would be like, as far as in the United States, the flights that go in between the states, that's a little sketchier than an international flight.
Yeah.
Because international flight, they got locked down. They always have. You're pretty safe flying.
Yeah.
But as far as actually just going and playing music and this and that, I'm good to go.
Yeah, cool.
I'm always traveling anyway.
Yeah. That's just life.
And I have nothing to do with politics.
Let it roll, baby.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
I'm not political.
That's cool. It's cool. You don't need to be. You just need to take what you see from the world and keep turning that into some damn good lyrics and some good vocals and all that stuff. The name of the CD is Prince Valium, Medication.
It's right here.
It's right here. You guys gonna sign one of these for me or something?
Absolutely.
Hook me up.
This was released June 18th, so if you dig it, that would make me happy.
Mr. Whit Crane, thank you very much, sir.
I say thank you, brother.
Let's kick it with Inside right now.